What's going on, people? Welcome back to the John Sinclair TV, back again, and it's another preview show. And I've got two guys, Paul, Newcastle fan. I've got Joe, Villa fan. I'm into you guys.
All right, John.
Good evening, John. Good evening.
So yeah, it's good to have you both on again as usual. So guys, if you like the video, like what you watch, then please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. The super chats are open and also memberships are open as well. So you know what it's all about. And also my channel is now being partnered by Tufts Retro Shirts Partnership, and it's just a really good content as well. And if you check out the new partner Tufts, get retro shirts at www.tufts.com, 15% off with our exclusive discount code JSTV15 each time you place an order. And these are the free shirts as well. This is a 1920 shirt. This is a 1927 match winning shirt, which has gone back a while. And this is a 1995 Newcastle Banner retro shirt as well. And if you remember the Keegan Entertainers, those were the days as well. It's £65 each shirt, and you can get all different sizes. Like I said, use the discount code JSTV15 and you get 50% off your order. And let's go on to some comments as well. Thank you so much for the comments flying in. Got one here from hi Leslie, hi to you. Hi to Jez. There's the house rules there. I'm sure you know all about it in time. Thank you, Jez. And got one from Paul. Hi to you, Paul. Hi to you, Faye. Hi to you, Paul again. Johnny, hi to you, my guy. I hope you're good. Hi to Jasmine. I hope you're great. We want to Newcastle. To Jasmine. Hi to Jez and Switchers Open. Thank you, Les. And hi to Mr. Little as well, our legend. And everyone as well. Hi to Paddy as well. Good on you, Paddy. I hope you're great, Alan. And let's see again. Right, we're all going to go straight into the Saturday's game between Newcastle and Villa at St James's Park, 5:30 kickoff. And I'll start with you, Joe, because you're the away supporter. Joe, first of all, how's your pre-season been under Unai Emery? You're making cracking signings in the summer. Take it away, man.
Fantastic. We're not going. So I think we played. I think the only team really we've played lower than us is obviously Walsall, but we've played obviously yourselves. We've played Fulham, Brentford, Lazio, Valencia, and to be fair, unbeaten. And to be fair, we've been really good. Obviously, the signings as well have been fantastic. So they look sharp. They look ready to go. They looked. When I went to the Lazio game last week, and you just want the season to start now. When I saw that game, after that, I just thought, let's get the season ready now, because they're ready for it now. They're ready, John. Absolutely.
What was the score against Lazio, mate?
1-3-0.
Wow, you do look good, do you? And you have made some cracking signings over the summer, mate. So you really, really have. I mean, look, you've been brought in Paulo Torres as well. He's a cracking defender. He really is. Should be in the Premier a couple of years ago. You also, good to see Kamara back in your team as well. And also you brought in Moussa Diaby as well, which we've been linked to for quite a long time. And I tell you what, this guy, I saw him played for you lot. I tell you something, this guy is absolutely brilliant. He really is. Yeah.
They've all looked good. The one that really strikes me at the moment is Tielemans. He just looks for free. I mean, he against Lazio, he just ran the show. His passing, his everything, and I think he just looks like I just can't believe we signed. I can't believe it cost us nothing. I'm generally still shocked. It costs us absolutely nothing, John. I really am.
Yeah. I mean, I know Newcastle want him as well, Paul, and all the fans said, do not get him. Yeah, but at the end of the day, right, I'll trust the owners. And obviously, every time I watch this guy play against us, he didn't impress us one single bit. However, he looks leaner, he looks fitter, and I think he could be a completely different player for the Villa.
Yeah, and you got a decent manager there in Emery as well. He's been, a lot of Leicester players have come out quite a lot and said that they were mismanaged, didn't feel as fit, under previous management. So you're under a manager who really wants to do things with Emery. So I think that's good for him. It's the same with Howe, isn't it? I think they've got the same sort of like idea of like what they want from a team. So Tielemans is someone that, we were all really wanting. It's funny when you don't get a player how quickly our fan base doesn't want them all of a sudden. All of a sudden it's like, no, we don't want them anyway. We don't want the RB. No, come on.
Heard it all before, Paul. Heard it all before.
These players, of course, we wanted them. They're not rubbish overnight. And, Leicester were just... I don't know what it was. I know we're not a Leicester podcast, but it'd be interesting to see their point of view of, because last season, I don't know what it was. It just felt like they were going, like from quite early on, it felt like they were a team going down for a long time. Just didn't seem to get anything going, even under Rodgers, and then they sacked him and then brought in what's his face, and he never really did anything. And it just, I just don't know what it was with them. So it's not surprising to see like a fire sale of their best players going, really. Fair play to Vardy, because I think he's pretty much going to stay, isn't he?
Yeah, 100%. I think he'll steer and get Leicester back up this season. Big up to Dean Dent, by the way. Hi to you, Dean. Has anyone seen the advert with Ginola and Tonali? What a belter. Yeah, I've seen that. He's trying to get him settled, isn't he? And he's trying to speak tight to Geordie all the time. And you know what I mean? But he is getting there. His English is getting there. Sandra, he can speak English, but he doesn't seem confident as of yet. But at the end of the day, I mean, we're going to see if he's going to start or not in our predictions as well. Villa will be a force this season. Aston Jolly. What do you think, Joe? That's Jolly's comment, and he thinks Villa will be a force. I have to agree.
Yeah, I think we will be. It's probably the first time in probably 13, 14 years I'm actually looking forward to the season, thinking we can actually cause a bit of problems up the top. Where we finish or where it is, wherever, but I just think we'll have a really good season. We keep everyone fit. Maybe another couple of signings, I don't know, a couple of outgoings. I think the squad will look really good, and I think everyone will see a completely different Villa team to the one 12 bumps ago under Steven Gerrard.
Yeah, what a transformation as well. I mean, look, from a team under Stevie G, which absolutely flopped, we're going to get relegated, and then Unai comes in and he changes the whole mindset, to change the culture a lot. And talking of Unai, I mean, when he went to Villa, I thought he's going to keep you up, and not only that, I thought he's going to get you way past mid-table. That's exactly what he's done.
He done exactly well. He when we went, I think we were 15th or 16th when Gerrard got sacked, and it was near enough. We need to stay in the league. He got to up to 10, 12. I said, we take a top 10 finish. And then it was just, why not? Let's try. It's highly unlikely. Let's try finish in the top 8. And then it was top 7. And it was just up and up and up. And I just thought it was just it was a crazy season, considering that in November, I had enough of watching them. I had enough of watching all of them, but it's completely different. It just shows you what happens when you get a top manager into the club, how it just changes everything around the club, the players, the fan bases, the whole lot. So, and obviously you guys obviously know that when you got Eddie Howe in, when you got rid of that freaking donkey, but
Man, I see what you mean. The less you say about that guy, the better. I'll tell you what. He's gone. He's in the past. Yeah. And Leslie again. Amazon documentary apparently available from midnight tonight. Alarm set. Sure do. And I'll be driving up to Newcastle tomorrow. So keep your eyes peeled for that one. Hi to Paul. Let's just upset the big boys, Joe. Yes. Totally agree. And Mama Flossie, hi to Flossie. And I was on Del Boy Gala TV earlier on, and she was on there as well, and she gave us fantastic support, and she's very popular on the channels as well. And let's all buy it at the weekend. You know what? I will buy it at the weekend myself. I'll be at the ground, and I'm going to find a way of buying it as well, and I will do a vlog of it as well. So yes, I was going to say to Paul as well, from the Newcastle side of things, we got to be happy if the signings are made. But I'm not saying it's a 10 out of 10 window yet. We need a left back, we need a centre back, and then come back with us on the ratings.
Yeah, but it's funny, you've probably seen all these predicted tables and where's, who's going to finish where. I quite like, again, they're underplaying quite a few of us, like us and Villa. Some pundits are saying that Villa aren't going to cope with the European football. We're not going to cope with Champions League football, blah, blah, blah. That's where we like being. We like being underdogs because that's what we were all last season. Everyone kept saying we're never going to finish in the top four. And it did happen somehow. We kind of stumbled over the line in the end with the Brighton game. But yeah, the signs that have come in, unbelievable, really. Again, we're getting a bit of stick from them, from some of the pundits where they're like, oh, we've got all this money and they've signed Harvey Barnes and they've signed Livramento and they're not. These are players that have been relegated. Well, Wijnaldum didn't do too badly at Liverpool, did he, when he won the league after being relegated with us? It's a strange mentality that some of these pundits have of how good or bad we're going to do, depending on Europe and how unbelievably different. I don't know. It's as if they think we're going to play a different game in Europe. It's very strange how they write us off already. I saw one. I think it was at Merson. We had Aston Villa in like 10th and 11th. Because he's like, they're not going to cope. They're not going to cope with Europe.
It was probably drinking again. Jesus Christ.
But you're right, John. The window's been really positive. I mean, we've been here where the year when we finished, fifth, and we had European football come in, and we had Vin and Anita come in the door, and that was it. That was our window.
Absolutely, and that cost us relegation as well. Even though we got all the French players come as well. Mr. Sissoko, everything's the best thing since sliced bread. After one game, people, and then after that, went slightly downhill a wee bit. But there you go. Going to Leslie, you can get a week's trial, but it means you have to, until the last episode's watched all together. And thank you, Les. Up the Villa. That's you got a fan there, my guy. And I had a phone call. Breaking news for you. I had a phone call from the BBC Newcastle tonight, and I've been on air and spoken to our chief exec, Darren Eales. What an amazing guy. He's such an honour just speaking to him. I've been asking him some questions about the stadium move and expansion as well, and he spoke so well. You know what? I'd love to get down on my show one day, and I tell you what, if it happened, you will be the first to know. Whether it be live, whether it be recorded, to see. Joe, where do you think we'll finish at the end of the season? That's from Alan.
Oh God, I'll take sixth, but I'm gonna just go off your books. Why not fourth? Why not top four? I don't. You think your Arsenal's and your Man City? I mean, your Man City's going to be up there. You don't know what Arsenal's going to be like after last season. Your Spurs, Chelsea's, Man United's, Liverpool's. You don't know what they're going to be like. They're not all going to be firing, and it's just the case of why not? Why can't we do it? I know, like Paul said about the pundits write us off because they don't want to be going to Villa Park on a cold Wednesday night, Thursday night for champions for European football. They want to go to Old Trafford. They want to go to Anfield. They want to go to Stir. So yeah, why not? Top fourth. I'll be happy with. I'll be over the moon with. I'll take top 7 again, but fourth, I'll be jumping for joy.
Yeah, I think you should as well, mate, because I tell you what, Villa are a massive club, absolutely massive club.
Yeah.
And I think your fans deserve better as well. I know some Newcastle fans cannot stand despite Villa, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. Well, big up, John. Do you have a link for the chat? It was on about 20 to 7 tonight, but I was on for about 7 minutes speaking to him as well. Simon Pridey asked us a question as well, and I thought I did really, 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 really well. And thank you very much indeed for your support as well. Pundits auto crap. Look at Leicester's winning Premier. Yeah, some of them do. War John, the BBC film at last. Alan, you know what? At the end of the day, it's nice to be noticed, and it's nice to be recognised as well. And they're calling Sir John. Thank you, Alan. These are not doing the music tonight, do you know what I mean? So, wow, John, that's fantastic, mate. Well done. Thank you very much, DJs. And yeah, so let's go into the team, right? I'm going to share the screen and And if I could just get up a second, and this is going to be, we reckon it's going to be the team lineup. I'm just going to get it there now, if they let me do it. There we go. And let's have a look at this as well. And we're going to start with Newcastle first, Paul. This is a team, predicted team there. Pope and goal, Trippier, Shah, Botman and Byrne. That's our number back 4. The midfield 3, Joe, Bulagarash, Tonali. And then up front, it'll be Barnes, Almiron and Isak. Do you think Eddie is keeping us cards close to his chest again, number 1? And secondly, do you think you see Anthony Gordon coming in?
Well, yeah, I don't think that's going to be 11 at all on Saturday. I mean, Shah, I'd be surprised to see Shah because of the injury. To be honest with you, I'd be very surprised to see Tonali start. Not he's bad or anything, I just would be surprised at that. And like you say, I wonder whether it would be Gordon. And with up front, I wouldn't be surprised if it was Callum Wilson up front instead of Isak. So don't entirely agree with that 11 now. I know what they're getting at, what they're saying, but yeah, I don't 100% agree with that 11. But we know Eddie, he's crazy. It could be Elliot Anderson could be starting this game. We just don't know. One of the Marley brothers could be starting this game. It's just they've all done so well in pre-season. Just I can't wait to see the team sheet because it probably will be a bit. There will be at least one surprise in there, I think.
Yeah, absolutely right. I mean, thank you, Mama. Thank you very much indeed, Kate. Hope you're okay. I know John's great as well. And yeah, I'll have to agree. I'll be amazed if Tonali starts, by the way. I mean, Eddie doesn't tend to play new signings straight into the team as well. He likes to ease them in. Bruno got eased in as well. Isak got eased in. And I'm sure Bruno will be eased. Not Bruno. As Tonali will be eased in as well. Do apologise as well. Joe, you got a team there. I mean, that's what it's a team. We're going to think Martinez going to play Toys a left back.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, I think he played left back a bit against Valencia the last pre-season game. My only one concern for him is he's got the speed of a drunk elephant. He's not the quickest. To be fair, I mean, I'm probably going to say he could easily put Konza right back, Diego Carlos centre back with Mings, and Pau Torre. He could have all 4 centre halves playing. I highly doubt he will, but I don't think Bailey will start. But he probably will now because of Buendia.
Yeah,
that's probably. I'll probably say, yeah, he against Lazio. He played a really kind of odd formation where he had Bailey on the right. He actually had Watkins and Diaby in the middle. He had our left completely blank, but he had Digne bombing up the left every chance possible. So whether he tries that he might do, because when Diaby got the ball in the middle, the Lazio players couldn't get anywhere near him. He was just running past them and just. But I say that's probably. I'll probably Cash. I'll probably go with. The only probably say it might be Torres taken out at left back and Digne put in at left back. But yeah, that probably looks about right, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, Diaby up front, not on the right, and he can play centre forward, but he's very, very tricky as well. Do you know what I mean? I think he's going to make some noise as well. I mean, Villa's got some cracking players. I like Kamara as well. I think he's a really good CDM. I really do, and he tackles clean as well. Gets booked a bit, but I tell you what, he is absolutely fantastic. John McGinn, I like McGinn. I really do. I mean, he could play. I don't want to see him on the right, but in the midfield 3, I think he'd be fantastic. Up front, Ollie Watkins. I've always rated Ollie Watkins all the time. This guy, I think he's going to be absolutely. I've always said him.
Yeah, definitely. Now Watkins has done really well for us.
Yeah,
he loves the goal against us, mate. Loves the goal against us.
He does. Got Allen as well. For me, Tonali and Barnes will be on the bench. I'm gonna have to kind of agree there, Paul, because if you look at our team as well, I mean, I think Andy Gordon's going to start. I really do. He loves Miggy. He's going to play Miggy and Isak. If we are going to get some joy, then Isak has to play. No disrespect to Callum, but Isak must start, because I think for me, he's going to bang in 20 goals for us this season.
Yeah, and I think with, I know preseason doesn't mean anything, but, you know, I feel that the tactic that worked in the game in America was to pace in behind Villa in the 3-3. So I think that might be something Eddie's gonna try in this game for definite. That's where we seem to be getting quite a lot of our joy in that game. And again, Villa, no doubt, are going to go for the ball over top because, again, for some reason, with those balls, we look so slow against that ball. I don't know. We're probably going to get to predictions later, but I think it'll be quite a high-scoring game on Saturday.
Yeah, I think it will. I mean, I've got one here from Jolly9. Hi to you, Jolly, again. Hope Mings plays as he saw Lascelles. Good player on the day, but there's always potentially a howler waiting to happen. I mean, what it is to see, Joe, I think Tyler Mings, for what I've seen of him, he's defending a lot better.
There's this whole agenda against him. I don't know what it is, but sorry, Jolly, but he's not Lascelles because the Mings plays, Lascelles doesn't. And to be honest, it can happen to any defender. It happened to the best defenders in the world. It's happened to, it's happened to John Terry, Rio Ferdinand, Ronald Koeman. It's happened to all of them. Maldini, Cannavaro. It could potentially happen to Botman on Saturday. You don't know. Will it? I don't think it will because I think he's up there with probably the best centre halves in the league. But it can happen to anyone. But as far as I'm concerned, I've got no worries about our defence. I know obviously we had the 3-3 draw, but in the pre-season, but that was just to entertain the Americans. That was just bloody madness. That was.
Exactly.
But that was crazy. But no, I've got no. He might, I don't know what he'll do. It's a weird one because obviously we've got Ramsey out now for a few more weeks. We've got Buendia out now till they're looking about April, May next year.
Wow.
So it's
not good.
No, it's a shitter. That is.
Yeah, it's a big miss. That good player.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah. So no, we'll see. I think Emery's been able to drill out the mistakes of Mings. I don't think he's made a costly mistake since he's been in. The only one I can remember was against Chelsea. I think when Gerrard was still in charge, when he headed the ball back to Mason Mount and he scored. But we'll see. He might. You never know, Jolly. He might 96th minute. He might go and get the winner for us. You won't want that, will you? So we'll see. We'll see. It'll be a good. It's the game that sticks out this season. These first fixtures. Forget Man City, Burnley tomorrow night. You want to go watch 5:30 Aston Villa against Newcastle at St James's Park, Sky Sports. That's what you want to watch. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Indeed. Possible comments as well. You've got to love Kate. We buy Ollie Watkins from Villa.
Ooh, Kate. Kate. Oh, Kate. Have you got 120 million?
For sale. He's not for sale, unfortunately. But if he is for sale, we should be all over this guy. Rumour has it that Shah is fit. Certainly hope so. I hope that's the case. Leslie Mings, big up to Foxy, by the way. Mings has been mistaken in, no doubt, but credit to him since Gerrard left. He's improved massively. I think he's improved. I have to kind of agree. Did we play 8 defenders in the Villa game in pre-season? Yeah, we did. We did. And that is unlike Eddie to do that as well. Do you know what I mean? He used to even play at the back as well, and that didn't really work at all. But again, it's a danger man for Villa. He's always had a good game against us. Absolutely, he does. Alan, he does. It was 6. Ches. You're probably right, Ches. I tend to exaggerate. Oh, bless her. Bless Leslie. Pick up to Kroon, lad. I hope you're fantastic, mate. And you're all fit for the new season as well. Yeah, I mean, look, Paul, at the end of the day, who's going to be the danger for Villa, in your opinion?
Like I said, Ollie Watkins just loves the goal against Newcastle. He scored in was it last game against us, I think? I can't remember. Was it a 2-0?
It's 3-0 last season. He scored twice, I think.
So he's definitely someone to look out for. One of the other players is now sadly injured. I mean, I people are weird again on Twitter. They get joy from people being injured. I don't understand that. I'd
I
rather
don't understand it either.
play
I don't.
against. I'd enjoy it if they were at full strength. It's sad that they've lost some players to injury, but yeah, I mean Watkins for me as well. But McGinn he always has a good game against us. Louise is good. It's a really good team. It's hard to, like I say, Villa are a really, really strong team. It's going to be a really good match for us. I'm looking forward to it because it'd be good to see where we. And it's only the start of the season, so it's hard, but it'd be good to see where we both are really from like the pre-season, how much it's got into us. Where we kind of stand. But yeah, I think both will have. I think it'll be a good competitive game. I don't think it's going to be like a 3-0 or whatever to one either team. I think both teams will probably get on the score sheet.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be 4-0 like it was last season. I think it'd be goals in it. I think I got a high scoring draw, high scoring game as well. Like, do you know what I mean? But it's going to be very close. But we've got to hit that ground running very, very quickly. Otherwise, we've got the next 3 games going to be awfully, awfully tough. What's your first 4 games like, Joe? I mean, you got us. You got to play. You got a home game after that, haven't you? Obviously.
Yeah, we've got. Oh God, I don't even. You got yourselves obviously Saturday. We got Everton, Everton at home. The following Sunday, and I think we've got Burnley, and then Liverpool, and then I think we've got in between those. I think we've got the Europa Conference League qualifier, which at the moment looks like we could be playing Hibs.
Okay,
that's interesting.
Yeah, they're currently 3-1 up in the first leg. So no, it was finished 3-1 Hibernian. So we have to get past John McGinn's old team to get in there by looks of it, potentially.
Very, very interesting. I think that'd be a sellout. That'd be quite be a sellout.
Yeah.
I mean, Hibs have been a lot as well. Good support they got Hibs as well. But I mean, look, at the end of the day, I mean, Unai Emery, I mean, are they talking about a new contract in the future? He said they got signed a 2.5-year contract and he's got 2 years left.
Yeah. That will that'll be as long as you got to back. You get a manager like that. You've got to back him. Because at the end of the day, you've seen what Conte did to Tottenham. He just upset the players and then just buggered off. Like he ain't. you've got to back him, and that's whatever. And I think what the club at the moment is whatever he wants, we're getting. He's wanted Torres, we've got him. He wanted DRB, we've got him. We wanted Tielemans, he's got him. So, and obviously, we've got, we sold Grealish for 100 million. We've sold, it looks like we've sold Aaron Ramsey to Burnley for 14 million. So that's pure profit from youth products. So as far as I'm concerned, I think we're good. You just got to back. When you have a world-class manager like that, he's the best manager we've had since probably Martin O'Neill. So you got to back it. You got to back him. You got to back the guy. So
100%. Foxy, big up to Foxy, by the way. We might have more money than Villa, but Villa will have less FFP issues as they always produce good youth and silver big profits. Ramsey going off to Burnley, I believe. Chukwuemeka and Archer next likely. I mean, is Archer going to be in the team? Do you think he's going to be in the squad under Emery? Do you think he's going to go out on the loan again?
I don't know, John. He hasn't got. I think it summed it up in the Lazio game. Like in the first half, Watkins chased after about 5 passes between the Lazio defenders. He made the goalkeeper kick it out for a goal kick. Second half, Archer came on. He weren't chasing. He was just jogging. And I think that will probably make Emery think, you're not for me. I mean, if we sell him, I think with Ramsey, I think we're going to have a buyback clause option as well to get him back. So if we do sell Archer, I'd want a buyback, but it potentially could be a loan. Could be like a loan signing to some probably in the Championship, I'd say. So, but we'll see. We'll see what happens over the next few couple of weeks, anyway.
Sure. Before we let you go, Joe, a couple of questions as well. First off, where do you think Villa and Newcastle are going to finish at the end of the season, in your opinion?
I'm gonna. So it's 6. So my heart says I'm going to go with Villa 3rd, Newcastle 4th. That's what I'm going to.
Wow.
That's what I'm going to go. I'm just going to put it out there. And if it turns out we finish third at the end of the season, I'll look at this video and go, great, but it could well backfire. So that's what I don't. You know me, John. I don't want. I want as many of those European Super League clubs to miss out on Champions League football.
Yes.
I want them. I'd love all of that. I'd love Brighton to shift them out the way. I'd love Brentford to do the same. I'd love us or Newcastle, anyone. I don't want any of them sides getting, but Man City will, Arsenal probably will, but the other lot I'm not really concerned about. So I'm kind of thinking, do you know what? Why can't we? I do. I said it to a Villa fan at the Lazio game. I said jokingly. I said I think we've probably got the best, probably one of the best managers in the league. I think Emery's better than Ten Hag. I think he's better than Arteta. I think he's better than the Tottenham manager. Well, I think David Moyes is better than the Tottenham manager, to be honest. And I just think it's about time that we just change the favourites now and just let everyone else have let Brighton have a go, let us have a go, yourselves, Brentford. Let's have a crack on them. Sod it. So yeah.
And who's the three teams going to get relegated this season? I mean, first of all, who's going to win the title, and who's going to be your top four, top five, and who's going to be the three to get go?
So relegated. I'm going to go Luton, Wolves, and
Wolves. Yeah.
I'm going to go. I'm going to go Fulham. I think, I'm going to go Fulham. I think there's a bit of, I would say there's a lot of problems, but I think, because obviously I know what's his name hasn't left, Mitrovic, but I think soon enough, I think he'll kick off, and I think it will. I think they should have sold when they got 30 million from that Saudi club. They should have took that and just said, move on, and we'll go find someone else. But I think he might kick a stink up. I think they've come up on Sky Sports saying he's happy to be committed at thingy, but I said as soon as those money signs come up, your commitment goes out the window. So Fulham, Wolves. I think Wolves are in. I think they're in shit street. So which I'm glad to see. I'm over the moon to see after all the shit they've given us over the years. So sod them. And Luton. Luton will be hard because they've got such a tiny pitch, and I think the likes of Man City, Arsenal, Liverpool, yourselves, us, who we try and pass on the ground and play forward. That will be on that little pitch will be her. I think we went there about 7 years ago in the League Cup, and we got relegated that season, but they beat us. I think they beat us 3-1, and like that. I just went, I don't like this place, and I've said I'll never go there again, but I need to go there now and whoop their asses, get their fucking asses kicked, but. Champions, Man City. I can't see. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they're signing another £80 million player. I'm just astounded like how they're doing it. How they're able to do it. I just think that they'll piss it again. I think they'll piss it this time. Arsenal will finish. I'll probably say I'll finish second. Third, hopefully us. Fourth, hopefully you. And fifth, I'd like fifth to be. Do you know what? Sheffield United. I'd love Sheffield United to finish. John, I love Sheffield. I love Sheffield. Oh, mate, I love that. I love that club. When they went up, I was like a Sheffield United fan. I was over the moon, but I was going to say Burnley, but I just remember that they're playing our colours, so I don't want them getting anywhere near us. But yeah. That's it. That's pretty much it. Yeah.
Fair enough. Well, listen, thank you so much for coming on today, Joe. And just going to be half an hour with you to go to Newcastle talk after. And wish you all the best for the new season as well. Before I let you go, can you just tell the viewers or chat we can find you on your channel, please? What channel, or we can find you on your socials, mate?
Twitter, Joe AVFC92. That's my Twitter handle. So yeah, on there.
Fantastic. What I'll do, I'll try and get on Sunday as well for 10-minute fan cam after the game, and for 10 minutes, and then if that's okay, don't know what time's going to be, but I'll let you know. And you can tell us your match thoughts after the game if you're free on Sunday.
Yeah, no problem. I'm sure I'll be as long as we don't get spanked. I'll be all right.
Yeah. What's your prediction for
Oh,
Saturday? Sorry.
Prediction for
prediction. I'm gonna go 2-1 Villa.
2-1.
It's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna be an open game. I think it's gonna be very hard for both teams. I think. I know, because I think both teams will want to put a bit of a feeler out there to show everyone else this is what we're about to do. But I'm gonna. I think it can go both ways. But I've just got this. I'm just positive, John. If you seen me this time last season, I was probably the same thing. But I just think, yeah, why not? Why not? I think we haven't won there for donkey's years, so we need to break that. I think so. Yeah.
Fair enough. Well, good luck at that, man, after our game on Saturday. So, listen, thanks for coming on, mate, and I'll definitely catch you on Sunday for the fan cam, and if my lass allows us to do it, I'm sure she will. And thanks for coming on, and good luck to the new season, but after our game.
Cheers, guys. Cheers, guys. And for you.
You too. Take care.
Take care, guys. See you later.
See you later. So, that's the Joe. What a guy. Brilliant guy. Loving the bits. And he's welcome to come on my channel again. I'll make sure of that as well. Let's go through some comments as well. Keep them coming in. Please like and subscribe. And also, as well, my partners, as well as Toffs partnership. And you can get free shirts as well. That's the 1920 shirt, 1927 Tuck Wooden shirt, and also the 1995 Newcastle United retro brown ale as well. And if you like to buy the shirt, it's about 65 quid, or go to toffs.com. You get 50% off your order. When you place an order, make sure you use the discount code as JSTV15. Don't know what I got out there for. So there you have it. People. So let's go to some comments as well. I know Kate has got a comment in as well. Hi to Kate again. I think Villa has got a cracking team for the season ahead, but I think we'll boss them on Saturday 4-1. That's from Jolly. Now it's from Kate. If Harry Kane leaves Tottenham, then Tottenham will make a bid for Callum Wilson. That's not going to happen anytime soon. Callum will not leave Newcastle United. He won't. Eddie Howe's better than the Villa manager. Sorry, Joe, for the 4th, 5th, or 6th. And got one here from Benyam. Hi to Benyam. Man City, Arsenal, United, Newcastle, the top 4. Thank you for that. Too soon to Kate and chatting to Kate as well. Champions Newcastle United. That will be amazing. If it happens, the difference is that how is committed to continuous development himself as well as the players. Joe is gone. I don't think he'd be going anyway. He's got a season to get to Villa, so 7th. And it's survived Joe, and they Newcastle and Joe June Villa win. No chance. That's Alan as well. Yeah, we look at a team, right? I mean, Eddie Howe is going. Like I said earlier on, he's going to keep his card close to his chest. For me, we don't know who he's going to play, and if he surprises someone, he might even bring Sean Longstaff in as well. You never know.
Yeah, that'd be my. If I was in a predicted 11, I think that I would probably put Sean in as a starter. But like I said, Eddie is one of those people who does like to surprise people. It wouldn't shock me if Tonali started. I'm not slagging him off. I'm not saying he's terrible or anything. I just know Eddie is a big fan of like rewarding people for good performances, and Sean's someone who's been very consistent. And Villa are a very busy team, and we'll need that. We'll need that energy, and Sean does give us a lot of that energy. He really does. He doesn't stop chasing the ball, and I think we need that against a team like Villa, because they'll be pacey and they'll want to attack even if it's St James's Park. So yeah, I could see both, but thinking of Eddie, usually I think Sean's more likely. But like I said, if the team sheet comes up on Sunday and Tali starts, I wouldn't fall off my chair.
Yeah, definitely not. I look at the head-to-head meetings, 26 times played. If memory serves correctly, Newcastle's won 15, Villa's won twice, and 9 other games were drawn. And Villa only won Aston James's twice in the past 26 games. That is the record they don't really want to see at all whatsoever. So we should be favoured for this game. We should be, but it's going to be a close game. And look, like I said, Eddie Howe's got a press conference tomorrow. We don't know what he's going to say. And I can see 1 or 2 more players going to come in as well. And let's hope. We've got to hit the front foot. All we've got to do is just play our game. If Miggy plays, we've got to make sure we give the ball to him as much as we can. Tonight is going to be key. Tonight is going to be so key.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, like I said, it's good to get our first win out of the way. Last season, wasn't it? It was the Nottingham Forest game, and it was a very good 2-0. Could have been way more than 2. Should have been, really. But again, it's a good way to start the season, like a positive result. I think it just gives that bit of confidence in the lads. And if we get a positive result against a good team like Villa, that sets you off on a good trajectory. And then you've got Man City after that, which again, big game. But we all know City at the start of the season aren't the same City when they're nearly at the end of the season. So you never know with City. You never know what City you're going to come across.
Yeah.
Usually at the start of the season, they're not normally at their best. So you never know.
Yeah, that's very, very true. I mean, you don't know what City's going to turn up, but I still think they'll win the league anyway, to be fair. I know people say they're going to wobble, but not under Pep Guardiola. They're not wobbled at all whatsoever. It's just nowhere. I think Arsenal's going to come close. I think United will come close as well. I think Newcastle will get top 4 of the season, in my opinion. But this is going to be the most exciting Premier League we've had for years and years and years.
Definitely. Do you really think Man United are going to be up there? Because I'm surprised. Well, it depends on how they keep going, but I think the lad they signed, a striker, he's not got the best record. I think he only came with like 7 goals last season. Not sure like how well they're going to do next season. Don't know if I have as much faith in Man United as some people. I think Liverpool might have a better season than Man United this season.
They need to because they flopped last season. I think Jurgen will put it right this time. Chelsea, I tell you, under Posh, I think they have a good season as well. I like the look of that Nicholas Jackson as well. That guy is absolutely brilliant. And you know what? I think if you ask me, he's going to be the young player of the season. It'd be him. That's just my book. But we'll see what happens. Don't talk about him too much because he's not a player. But there you go. We have the 12th man, so that's 3 points straight away. That's on Alan. Big up to Ian. I hope Ian's great. Try and get him on next week. I'll be sure. Well, probably the week after because I'll be away as well. And let's have a look at this one as well. Hi to Ian again. Thank you for your kind super chat as well. This is for the legend JS of Tommy. Thank you so much, Ian. I really appreciate that. And thank you, Tommy, as well. Thank you very much for your kind donation. And super chats are open. Just give what the channel is worth as well. We've got a press conference tomorrow. Eddie Howe's going to be doing it. We don't know what kind of questions he's going to be asked. He will be asked. He will probably be asked about how he came. It's got nothing to do with us at all. He'll probably be asked about Saturday's game. He's asked about when Tonali starts. I'm sure he will. And also as well, who will be playing up front. We said Tonali's not going to start because Eddie likes to ease him in. Have you got some good background there, Paul? It's like a church.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, they've literally beside a church. So I can't shout the church bells. I apologise.
Definitely, that's fair enough. We got Tommy. I'll be on here if I have Wi-Fi. As I'm away with Tommy. Ian, I hope you have a fantastic time. I hope your charity works to perfection as well, my guy. And Effie saying hi to Staples and Leslie and Ian get on really, really well indeed. So we're going to talk about our defence. I mean, do you think our defence is going to be strong like it was last season, or do you think they're going to really go for it? We need a centre back, we need a left back, and if we get one of those two, we'll be fine.
Yeah, I think with obviously pre-season gets read into a bit too much at times. But we didn't really have our proper back 4-5 if you count Pope, obviously. We never had that one game, really, like with our best team really out there. I think that they haven't got bad overnight. I mean, we only conceded we literally conceded the least amount of goals last season with Man City. So they haven't come bad overnight, those guys. Like, it's still a good defensive unit. And I think... I don't think there'd be too much, change with that. Eddie will want drilled in with the other guys like Livramento. He'll want him, getting up to speed and seeing what he can do in games as well. But yeah, I don't see why, being how good we were last season, how we're going to, lose all these goals and, just let in stupid mistakes. You're going to make mistakes. That's just what comes with football. But I'm not saying it's going to be, the least amount again, but I wouldn't be surprised if we were up there again, because we were so well drilled, and there is a nice cohesion in that back four. So I don't see why we can't be as strong this season. And again, we've strengthened, so that again, that's only positive. If someone's not having the best game or whatever, we have got strength and depth, and we are hopefully looking at some more signings, as you say. But Livramento to come on now if we need him, that's a great. I'm not unhappy about that. If we get another centre back, as you say, again, like if it's someone of quality, again, fantastic. If Shah isn't having the best of games or whatever, that's positive. That's positive things you can bring in now that we have there. So it's nice to be in that position, isn't it, for once, where we're not just our bench. I can't wait. Our bench on Saturday is just going to look so much nicer than ever. We're going to look at that bench and be like, he can change the game. He can change the game. All these players that can change the game, where in the past it's been like, maybe Brian Fraser can come on and do something, possibly. Like,
no. Brian Fraser, absolutely. I'd rather have Joe Fraser. Do you know what I mean? And he'll still do a job, Paul.
So it's just nice to be in that position where, come Saturday, we're going to have that, the bench might, put it this way, the bench might have Gordon, Callum Wilson, Livramento, all these, big players, Tonali even maybe, or even Sean Longstaff could be on the bench, whatever. Like, these are players that can impact a game. And it's so nice to be in that position. We are going to have, in my opinion, obviously biased, but I think we're going to have one of the best benches out there.
I'm going to have to agree, because they don't perform. I subbed a lot of them, being on the 5 on. Do you know what I mean? So I have 2 teams. It's not quite a dream team yet, but I'll tell you something, right? We got a fantastic team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Fantastic team. So yeah, it is what it is. Let's go on to the next com as well. Honestly, figure of stuff. Villa, they're the only 2 teams that gives us a proper beating last season. Away, and Eddie and the players won't forget that. Remember Man United at home after Wembley? Yes, Jolly. That's a fantastic point as well. And it is what it is. And that's Mint, Alan as well. And Alan and getting on as well. So got one from Paula. Am I doing a show with Tony again this season? Look, that I can't really comment on that one, I'm afraid. So it is what it is. Shah will be in the team on Saturday. And let's hope that is the case, Alan. And can't wait to have the footy back. DC, no caps, please, mate. I mean, I get your comment, mate. You can comment anytime, but please do not use block capitals on me, sure, because at the end of the day, it's like shouting if you want. The only person who can do that is Joe Linton if he decides to turn up as well. And I just did, sorry, Cheers, sorry about that. I mean, just got that as well. And it is what it is, man. But yeah, so we've got a match on Saturday. It's 5:30. I'll be there. You going, Paul?
I'll be there. Yeah, I'll be there.
Fantastic.
Traveling up straight after work on Friday. No, tomorrow, isn't it? Tomorrow's Friday. Wow, where's that week gone? Find me. Yeah, I'll be literally leaving work at 4 o'clock tomorrow, and then driving straight up. Got the hotel booked, and then can't wait.
You leaving 3-4 o'clock in the morning?
No. I'll work till 4 p.m. tomorrow.
Wow.
And then I'll leave straight after work, and then get up for like 8-9 o'clock. Get in the hotel, and then back up again. I was it's just been great. I was up for the Sutter Cup, and I just missed it. So I was like, wow, so happy to be back. Yeah,
absolutely. Football is certainly back, and Luke Davis is back as well. Big up to Luke, by the way. I hope you're fantastic, mate. And got one here for good work, mods. Thank you, Ian. Can't wait for the season starts and for Champions League draw as well. I tell you what, that'd be amazing. Absolutely amazing. John, where do you think we'll finish at the end of the season? I'm going to say 3rd, which is to go underneath the radar as well, because people are not giving us no notice whatsoever. And you know what? I don't care. As long as you win, as long as you get in the top 4, then they can moan as much as they want. Cry some more. Cry some more. John, you're going to be up there on Saturday? Yes, I will do. I'll be up there as well. I'll be outside the Shearer's Bar, doing the clips as well, and other places as well. We'll do the fan cam as well. I've got my microphone as well, which is great. I've interviewed 2 last from St. Helens, 2 from Coventry, and quite a few from Coventry as well, by the way, which is fantastic. Bless Jolly, sorry to hear that. And everyone's signing the chairs. And it's Ian's birthday on Saturday. Wish him a happy birthday. If I don't catch him, I hope to be on Saturday. But if I cannot find you, happy birthday, my guy. Happy birthday, mate. And so I'm going third. Where do you think you're going to finish at the end of the season, Paul?
That's such a tough one, isn't it? With all these other teams, but you only can focus on yourself, I guess. You can't worry about what Man United and Liverpool and all these people are doing. If we're anything like last season, I can't see why not. We can't be 4th again. I really don't, because we were one of the best teams in the league last year, and it wasn't by fluke or anything. We were just genuinely very good. So if we have anything like that again, I don't see why we can't finish 4th again. I really don't. At worst, 5th, but I don't see why we can't finish 4th.
Fantastic. I'm going 3rd this season. I mean, we have got the players to do it. We really have. If you score goals and we defend properly, and I've always said that, then we will win the game. But we've got a tough start as well. Luke saying, do you think we should be going in for Lewis Hall? I like to see Lewis Hall, and I think he's a really good young player. But Chelsea will not sell to us as a rival, unfortunately.
Petrified of us.
Exactly. Exactly. You guys are so lucky. My dream is to watch a match at St. James's Park. Hopefully that day will come. I hope it is as well, Benyam. The problem is, tickets are completely sold out. The memberships are open. You will be wasting your time even attempting it. But if you do come up one day, we'd love to see you up there, mate. I really,
cup games,
really,
my friend. Aim for the cup games. They're the least likely to sell out.
Yeah, exactly. It's still be a sellout anyway, let's be honest.
Oh, yeah.
Luke, I'd love to go for. Just don't think Chelsea will sell to us at all. And we were 3rd best team last season, or 4th best team last season, but aiming for 3rd. For me, 3rd and 4th, as long as we're above Liverpool. You know what? Come August 27th, I believe, let's hope we absolutely destroy them, because that'll make my day as well. So, we're nearly time to wrap up the show. And I was going to say to you as well, is about Eddie Howe. I mean, how far can he go this season with this team? His ceiling's so high.
Yeah, I think he's such a. I love Eddie. He's such a coy guy when he's on the microphone. I think if you asked him in private, if he could win a trophy with Newcastle this season, I think he would love that. I think he would really, you can tell how much he wants that for the club. He cares about the fans. He knows how much it's been painful not having a real trophy for so long. Getting to a final was like a nice little thing last season. Like we got close. On another day, we win that game. We really do. I think Man United got quite lucky in that game, and I thought Man United, they weren't the best. We weren't the best either. It's a shame, but on another day, we win that game. I think, if we could win Carabao Cup or an FA Cup or something under him, I think he'd be chuffed. Imagine that with a 4th place finish and maybe, getting out of the group in Champions League. That's progression. That's good. That's progression. That's all you can ask for.
Totally agree. And that's all we ask for. I mean, look, just keep winning games as long as you show effort. I don't think they would either. I still think we need some competition for Miggy, even though we've got Murphy. I want to get Kieran Tierney. I want to get Tierney up here. And I tell you what, it'd be fantastic from Arsenal. And if he's available, get this guy over right away. That's 16 the Champions League, 3rd in the league, FA Cup win versus Southeast this season. I hope you're right, Jolly. I hope you're right.
I like that.
And great banter, John. Paul, also the chat. Thank you as well. Don't forget Joe as well. And we are going to wrap up the show there because it's been a fantastic show today. And you know what it is, right? I mean, I really enjoyed that tonight. I think it's brilliant. So, did you enjoy it tonight? Did you enjoy it?
Really good. Yeah, really good. What's your prediction for Saturday?
Yeah, I'm going to go to, well, it's going to be very close. 3-2 to Newcastle. We will concede, but I think it's going to be 3-2 to Newcastle. But we are if you concede 2, then going to Man City is going to be tough. But 3-2 to Newcastle United. What about you?
I reckon it might be 4-3 to Newcastle. I think it might be very high scoring.
Yeah, I hope you're right. And Mama Flossie, great show. Thank you so much indeed. And you're a great supporter and a fantastic person on the channel. And Johnson and Charity, or Will. Thanks to Stapes as well. And thanks, John. When you're on next, I'm going to tell that right away. I'll be back on Sunday for the Global Mag Show. I've got Lassie from Denmark is going to come on as well. And he's a royalty as well. And the guy seems a fantastic guy. And I'll be there. Then after that, it'll be just little record shows. So I'll be away for the week after that. And do some little content, that's it. And then we're back for the lives week, probably on Sunday. But I'll let you know. I'll keep you posted on in the community as well. 5-2. And take care, everyone. Thank you. Cheers to you as well. Luke's N31. Don't worry about the Stapes. Here's chatting the Stapes. Thanks, Fear. You're good. And got some more flying as well. See you next week, Ian. Definitely. See you on Sunday. Thank you, Luke. He's got vlogs of the weekend, live again for you. Thank you, Leslie. And if you do check us out as well at St. James's Park, outside Shearers Park, I'm outside of there doing all the vlogs as well and the team lineups and how the game is going to go as well. Thank you, Benyam. I appreciate that. Next that'll be on Sunday. Check out the vlogs as well on Saturday, early Sunday morning as well, please. And see you Saturday. Thank you, Ian. You too as well, mate. And guys, just before I let you go, then don't forget the free shirts as well, which is all these are 65 quid and 50% off if you place an order. That's the partnership as channel as well. Channel partnership, Toffs partnership as well. So guys, if you like the video, like what you watch, and don't forget I'll be at St. James on Saturday, as you know. And if you like it, like what you watch, make sure you like and subscribe. Leave your comments section down below as well. Good views tonight. Up to 30 people watched it live tonight. Thank you very much indeed. And as always, away the lads.
Away the lads.